Welcome to City Insider. In today's video we'll start with Kalvin Phillips eyeing Leeds' return. The England international is on the verge of facing a major crossroads in his top-level professional playing career, with his stay at the Etihad Stadium not expected to go much further beyond the end of the ongoing season, in an attempt to force his way back into the thinking of England boss Gareth Southgate ahead of the European Championships. Phillips sanctioned a move to West Ham during the recent January transfer market, but such a move has not paid dividends, following numerous questionable performances and errors leading to goals for opposition teams. Phillips once again finds himself restricted to substitute duties and is unlikely to feature much more during the remaining matches of the campaign. However, a fresh opportunity could present itself during the upcoming summer market should his former club end the season on the ultimate high by securing promotion back into the Premier League. According to the information of Football Insider, Kalvin Phillips is desperate to re-sign for current Championship side and English football giants Leeds United during the upcoming summer transfer window. The report has detailed that West Ham United coaches, whom the midfielder currently operates under whilst on loan from Manchester City for the remainder of the ongoing season, are convinced that all Phillips is interested in is playing for Leeds. Kalvin Phillips originally signed for Manchester City in July 2022 on a 6-year contract, in the same window as the likes of Erling Haaland and Julian Alvarez, for a reported initial fee of £42 million, potentially rising to £45 million in add-ons. However, given the exceptionally high standard set by Rodri in defensive midfield for City, it was almost an impossible task for Phillips to establish himself as a mainstay in Pep Guardiola's system, whilst he also struggled to grasp the requirements of the playing style. Manchester City may be open to another temporary move away from the club for Kalvin Phillips for the 2024-25 season, but the player would almost certainly require consistent game time if he is to return to his form of earlier in his career. Declan Rice explains why he snubbed Man City for Arsenal. Declan Rice says a move to Arsenal seemed more exciting than Manchester City as the two clubs battled to become Premier League champions. Arsenal and Man City were both desperate to sign Rice from West Ham last summer, but it was the Gunners who secured his signature in a deal worth £100 million. Pep Guardiola was keen to welcome the then Hammers captain to his squad at the Etihad Stadium, but Rice's preference was a move to North London to join Mikel Arteta at Arsenal. Rice's current club and former suitor have been locked in an intense title battle this season, with just 1 point separating the sides with a handful of games remaining. Unless Manchester City slip up, Arsenal and Rice will miss out on winning the Premier League, but the England midfielder appears to have no regrets over his transfer decision. When it was pointed out to him that he could well have been playing alongside Rodri rather than battling Man City for the title, Rice told The Athletic, "I know, but this project seemed more exciting and that's why I chose to come to Arsenal. Because I believe we're on to big things here." Rice, who is set to be a key member of England's squad at Euro 2024, also insisted he enjoys his midfield battles with Rodri, who he views as the best in the world in that position. "It's good, I enjoy it," Rice added. "We're different players, I feel. With Rodri, he was born in Spain, he's always been a natural number 6. You can just tell by the way he plays that he's worked under Pep Guardiola for so long. He's a lot more structured than I am. I'd say I'm a lot more off the cuff. Obviously, this season I've been more structured, but in terms of the way I play, I feel like being free a little bit more. There are different things that we complement each other on, but no doubt, he's the best in the world." Arsenal have not won the Premier League since 2004 but have mounted back-to-back title challenges under Arteta. The Gunners finished 5 points behind Manchester City last season and will finish 2 points behind Guardiola's side if both teams win their remaining fixtures. Arteta's team continue their title challenge on Saturday with a home match against Bournemouth, before taking on Manchester United at Old Trafford and then hosting Everton on the final day. City, meanwhile, face Wolves this weekend before taking on Fulham, Tottenham and West Ham. Guardiola will also lead his team out in another FA Cup final, with Man City meeting locals rivals United at Wembley on May 25th. LA Galaxy linked to Kevin De Bruyne. The Manchester City midfielder's contract is set to expire at the end of next season. City have yet to extend his deal after putting off talks during his lengthy injury layoff. De Bruyne missed for months earlier this season with a hamstring injury. He has now been tipped to join either LAFC or LA Galaxy once he leaves the Etihad Stadium. His former Belgium and Henk teammate Christian Benteke believes De Bruyne would be a good fit for the MLS. Benteke told the MLS Extra Time show, "He's 32 and he's been around in Europe for many years. I can see him at a team in LA. De Bruyne has continued to impress since returning from injury for City. The 32-year-old has scored 5 goals and provided 16 assists in 21 appearances this season. Meanwhile, Phil Foden has emerged as his creative successor in the City midfield after amassing 16 goals and 7 assists in the league. De Bruyne previously played with Bentek for both Belgium and Henk earlier in his career. The striker also spent a decade in England with Aston Villa, Liverpool and Crystal Palace before joining MLS side DC United in 2022. He has since scored 21 goals in 44 league appearances in the USA and has praised the standard of the competition. Speaking about the MLS in general, he added, "I would describe the league as physical and technical. It's a mix of both because people think, oh yeah, MLS is easy. They don't really care about football or soccer. Until you play the game, you understand that you will enjoy yourself. But you better be ready, you better respect the league because it's not that easy." City offers 5 years deal to Semi Klelsoy. Manchester City have reportedly taken steps to sign Besiktas forward Semi Klelsoy this summer amid rivaled Premier League interest. The 18-year-old has emerged as a potential transfer target for Manchester City after a successful campaign with Besiktas in the Turkish top flight, as Etihad officials face the prospect of a potential summer rebuild of Pep Guardiola's first-team squad. Manchester City, who remain in pursuit of a domestic double bye, winning both the Premier League and Emirates FA Cup, are bracing for a series of potential senior departures from the club for a second successive summer. Guardiola lost trio Ilkay Gundogan, Riyad Mahrez and Aymeric Laporte in 2023, and could lose both Kevin De Bruyne and Bernardo Silva in 2024. Amid growing uncertainty regarding the future of the midfield pair, the treble winners have been linked with a number of potential additions, including Brazilian duo Lucas Paqueta and Bruno Guimaraes, as well as the Bundesliga's Jamal Musiala, Joshua Kimmich and Dani Olmo. Turkey under 21 international Semi Klelsoy has also emerged a potential transfer target, with North London pair Arsenal and Tottenham having been previously linked with the versatile teenage forward. The 18-year-old has been directly involved in 13 goals in 29 appearances for Besiktas so far this season, and has also featured in the club's UEFA Europa Conference League campaign. The teenager has been watched by Manchester City scouts, and according to outlet Sport Witness, the Sky Blues are preparing to make an offer for Klelsoy, with a proposed 5-year deal to the player. Klelsoy would reportedly cost €30 million, making a potential move to the Premier League a record transfer from the Turkish top flight. And that's the final content of today's video. Like, subscribe to support City Insider.